Welcome back, my friends. Today we have a fantastic video with the install of the new View Assist integration. If you've been following us, you know that previously to use View Assist you had to set up a whole bunch of YAML configurations and do a whole bunch of separate things to be able to get it working, but today I'm happy to announce that we now have a full-fledged integration, and I'm going to show how to install that. But first I will say that this could not have been done without the help of Mark Parker, who has been providing help for folks that have been wanting to write integrations, and I came across him from a post that he had, and I've shared the GitHub that he has with some example integrations. The View Assist one is super complicated, and Mark has put in many hours with my guidance as far as things that I was trying to do, and he really should be applauded. And I encourage anyone who wants to look at making integrations to take a look at Mark's site. And again, I'll just thank him from all of us, because what you'll see here is nothing short of remarkable. I will also ask that if you find these videos and this project helpful, that you would go to our GitHub page, the main page, and give a star on it. This gives us an indication that people really like what we have going on. We actually have two GitHub pages now. One, the main one, which has all the custom sentences and dashboards and things like that. This is the original one. We also have one for the integration, and we'd ask that you star that one as well. So now on with the show. I have a demo Home Assistant instance set up. This is not my production one, but we'll go ahead and install the View Assist integration. First thing you need is Hacks. If you don't know how to install Hacks, I have a link down in the description that shows you how to install Hacks. I did a video previously, and it's pretty easy. So we'll go over to Hacks. We'll load it up, and we'll do a search for View Assist, and we find it here. He's 13 stars, so let's see if we can get that going. You'll click on the item there, and we'll say download. And when we click download, we'll just go with this current version here. It'll download, and after, you'll see in your settings that you have a notification that'll tell you that you need a restart. So we'll go ahead and click submit on the restart, and this should only take a minute. While we are restarting, I will say that this video is current for today, but as time goes on, there may be updates. Look in the description, and I will be sure to include any relevant information. These videos are more of a supplement to the wiki, which is also linked down there, and the most up-to-date information will be on the wiki itself. Okay, so we had a little snafu, but I've recovered. So we've restarted after installing from Hacks. We'll go over to Settings, go to Devices and Services, add a new integration, search for View Assist, and it'll tell you, hey, we're going to add the master configuration, and I'll discuss what that is in a second, but we'll just go ahead and say submit. And at this point, it will deploy View Assist. As you can see, create a configuration for the master configuration, and it opens up this page. Now, before we go too far, I'll show you that the View Assist dashboard and views have all been installed, which this is a fantastic improvement. It will download initially, it'll download the dashboard and also set up all the views. And as we push updates, you also have the option to get updates. It'll give you a little notification, and you will be able to click on it and install the new update right from the browser without having to do the way that we used to do it, with having to download code and pasting and not knowing what the version is. We've taken care of all of that stuff for you to make life a lot easier. So let's go ahead and go back. I just wanted to show that, and we'll add a device. So we'll go back to Devices and Services and scroll on down to View Assist, and we have the master configuration, which we'll discuss soon. But let's add a device. Before I add the device, let's move over to the tablet view, and I'll go ahead and switch that on here. So this is the display on the tablet. What we want to do is go to the View Assist dashboard, and you can see here's a clock, and we also have what we're looking for here. This is a code that is unique to this device, and we'll need this code to assign that to in the configuration file. So I just wanted to show you that you'll go to the device and you'll find this code, and you'll only have one code if this is the first time setting things up. So let's go ahead and go back to the computer screen, the web browser, and we'll add that device. So we'll say add a device. We have the option to add both a device with a display or one without, and you might say, hey, why would I want to have one without a display? It's called View Assist. Well, View Assist has a bunch of different blueprints that do many different things, and to take advantage of those, you'll want to incorporate any of your voice assistants that you have. But for this video, we're going to add the display device. The one with no display is quite simple to set up and very intuitive. The wiki will walk you through those as well. So we'll click on this, and we'll say next, and we'll give it a name. Do know that you will have to have a home assistant, voice assistant set up. If this is your first video, there's a few steps before this. You can look at the wiki and it'll tell you how to do it, but just know you need to have a working voice assistant to be able to use View Assist. Really not hard, and we have it all laid out for you. So at this point, we're going to pick the microphone device. Of course, you'd pick the right ones for your device. Again, this is a demo. Media player device. You also have the option to either use the same device as the media player device as the music player device, or you could choose a different one depending on your needs. Intent device we'll go over later, and here's the display device. Now on this, just a second. Yeah, I'll ask a bit of forgiveness on this. You will have to, on the tablet screen, I'll go back to it right quick. Before you get here, you will want to go to View Assist. Oops, I gotta click on it. Up, View Assist, and pull down Refresh so that your instance, your display instance, will show up in the configuration. Before you do that, it does not register. And yeah, again, forgive me. It's been a while since I had to set one of these up, and this is an important part. So when we go back here, the display device, we will use that code, and I actually have two on the screen now because I went on the regular browser, but the one that we need is this VA8261 value here, and it matches the one on the tablet. So when we click that, and then I'll go ahead and, before I hit submit, I'll show you what happens on the tablet. We're going back and forth on this tablet, but here's the tablet, and when we hit submit, it will register this with View Assist. It will set the default background, and it will have the default options set up. So this blue screen is the default background, and you can then see that you have the View Assist device correctly configured. So I'm going to wrap up this video because it's getting long and I don't want to go too far in, but on the next video we'll look at the additional settings that we have in the master configuration, which will allow us to set the dashboard options, some default options, developer options, a whole bunch of different things that will really customize things on these devices, and I'll discuss how they override. The video would be well over 30 minutes if I don't cut it here, so I'll cut this one, and we'll have this new master configuration video coming out in the next couple days. Again, I will say, if you need any assistance, to please join our Discord. We have tons of people there willing to help. We have so many great members that are chipping in, doing various things like adding translations, adding views, writing different blueprints, and just generally very helpful people. We are probably the most friendly group that you'll come across, and we encourage you to participate. By all means, please like this video and subscribe to the channel so that we could get more exposure and we could get more folks to use ViewAssist. But could not be more excited to release this. I know it's been a while, but we've been working very hard on this for the past few months. We have not stopped development, and this is proof positive that the project is alive and well and really growing. So stay tuned for the next video where we'll talk about this master config and additional configuration options for the satellite devices. Until next time, this is it.